Spring split when we first saw them enter the LPL. Play a space creation composition to allow SMLZ to scale up into the mid and late game and be that
champion. Haro's about to potentially spot Doinby later on.
Doinby inside of the brush. Haro manages to find him. Doinby doesn't get the auto on the blast cone. Finally follows, but Haro's right there with him. Infernal chains onto the Krug. Scout follows. First blood, EDG.
And easy as you'd like. Scout just picks up the kill. Doinby was caught into the bottom lane right now. They want to get Mako. He has no flash.
Chalua walks forward. It's only 2 more autos. That's going to lock him down. He's at low health, gets pulled in. SMLZ finds his own, turning onto iBoy, but iBoy's still firing harassed back.
And there's that punish that Edward Gaming's
Hunter is on. Scout might find himself flawless right now.
Pops over the wall. Killua into the tri-bush. Immediately a knockup. Can they burst down the LeBlanc in time? Chains of corruption, but he gets abducted back. Scout is low, but he still finds a kill. The save by EDG as they dive and find themselves a kill. SMLZ goes back in the Acathian Rain, but Scout's over the wall. Doinby chases, it's double.
Gaming are put into a position where they almost have to force this dive. Good thing that it's in Ornn, so they're not going to lose too much damage top lane, but here we go.
The slingshot. Scout dodges back. Flawless goes forward, a knock up onto Ray. He's on the side. Chains of Corruption onto the front line. Killua soaking as much as he can, but he can only absorb so much pressure. He buckles underneath the weight of Edward Gaming, but Igoy goes too far forward. Doinby's looking for some damage. SMLZ gets the plasma stacks as Ray goes down, but Doinby's about to get popped down. Ray decides not to go for the auto.
How tanky he is. Mouse has the sheen, so he is pushing
fast.
That's a late teleport. That's a teleport. Flank Flawless goes back in. It wasn't one fight, it was 2. They managed to get the damage. Knock up on the Mako. SMLZ's dodging Hextech ultimatum, but locked down. Ray dies. And that's 3 kills to Rogue Warriors.
And Edward Gaming simply do not respect the teleport timing. It wasn't communicated that Mouse is going to be ready, and Killua might find another.
Oh, forces him to walk out. That's the Winter's Bite. Here comes Doinby. Scout, does he have enough? He's at 70 mana. Looking for the distortion to get away. Doinby over the wall gets the knockup. And Scout,
the wrong one.
Ooh, tries to play the bait. Ends up going down 6 kills to 3 as Rogue Warriors strike back.
The same just don't care about this objective, so I'm actually really surprised that Rogue Warriors, for once, gave away the dragon in trade for priority around the Rift Herald.
I feel like it's an excuse to fight.
Ray's coming in. Rift Herald being burned down. 3,000. EDG looking ready to fight, but Mouse is behind them. Call of the Forge God. Herald goes down. Doinby leads the charge. It's a knock up on the Mako. His Scout gets split. Flash gets him over the wall, but SMLZ on the prowl. Flawless goes in, and Rogue Warriors are split. Trying to get out of this. They still manage to get the abduction. They find Mako, but he pops down into the ultimate. Stun onto Ray. As Scout tries to leap back forward.
Nobody dies.
SMLZ continues to dive in. He's looking for some damage, but finally the first death. Killua falls. iBoy will answer, and SMLZ still firing. Flawless going to die to Haro's damage on the other side. Ray retreating as fast as he can, but SMLZ looking for the Void Seeker. Catches up and should be able to lock down Ray as Scout runs for his life. Finally, Mako also going to die to the slam. No, it's not. It's only the 3rd hit of the Darkened Blade, and Mako survives. 8 kills to 5. They want to close this game out as clean as possible, not risk the emotion or the drag that happened yesterday or the day before.
A little bit longer. Has to recall even now.
There's the
and they
slingshot.
find the time.
They found Haro. Mako flashes over. He gets pulled back in the slow, the knockup. But nobody chases because they found iBoy on the other side, a much more valuable target.
Yeah, the assassination happens on the other side. Scout now forced within the confine. He goes back.
Dodging around the Darkened Blade so he doesn't get knocked up.
In that lane suddenly, if the tank battle goes into Mouse's favor, even by the smallest of margins, same thing applies for EDG, to be fair. iBoy could consider that as well, but with the current state
spot, Haro completing his Triforce. Level 13 tries to walk up. Flawless at 14. Doinby's over the wall. Flawless zoning him away. The stretching strikes again. The target's not the Baron, but the fight after. They pull together. EDG getting knocked up, and SMLZ follows up with the first kill. Haro leaps over the wall. Mako running, but that leaves iBoy with no one to protect him. He's still firing. Flawless dives in. Once the CC lands, he goes down. Mako soon to follow as SMLZ finishes off Ray. It's 4 kills for Rogue Warriors.
You give them a lead, Rogue Warriors know how to end the game.
Away from the pit, Rogue Warriors win the fight, and 31 minutes in, they take the Baron.
And it doesn't look like the Empire strikes back.
Doesn't want to risk being caught by the CC. And looks like Mouse is the target. That's 5 members of EDG piling onto one. Tanky though he is, iBoy's got a lot of shred at this point in the game.
Mouse, check your bank account.
Yeah.
You lose the ability to force the fight because now you don't have the Ornn ultimate, so you are completely relying on the Zac. I actually think with Mouse falling down there, just big miscommunication between where...
Stop them from starting this as well. No reason to not try. EDG, they're not in the area, not in time.
Look at the shred that Kaisa does, nearly able to solo it down. Destroys him! Where did that come from? manages to find the absolute pop, and there's no chance for iBoy. The inhibitor goes down, and EDG's chances might have just run out.
It was SMLZ working in tandem with Flawless. They're going in, they have to.
Flash knockup, SMLZ's in the front, he's low. Will they be able to get him? Shielded, saved, the dive. They're doing everything they can to kill him, but look at how much health he's getting back. Look at the damage that he's doing. Scout managed to get the kill onto Killua. SMLZ will die to Mako, but Doinby is still untouched. He's still firing across with those darkened blades, slamming down with flip after flip. And EDG, it's up to Mako and Ray, turning back onto the fountain as Rogue Warriors turn onto the Nexus. They strike first and ice out EDG in game 1.
And again, doing so from blue side. Rogue Warriors have never taken a blue side victory from any of the top teams, so showing that they don't need the counter pick because they have a read on exactly what EDG want to do stylistically.
The craziest thing is we looked at the draft and we said that EDG are set to succeed. We said they've got a lot of things that they would want. They've got the tank in the top lane on Ray. They've got a strong bottom lane 2v2. These things existed for EDG, but in that realm, with all of the pressure that Haro could put down in the jungle 1v1, somehow Flawless finds a way. They find that one opportunity.